All right, welcome to Reflections with Pastor Angel. I know by now you're asking, Rev, when was the last time I saw you playing guitar? Or when did you learn to play this? Yes, it could be your question, but you know what? I want to share something with you about running in your lane. Some time ago, when I was growing up in ministry, I wanted to try everything. I remember buying an organ, thinking that maybe God has called me to play the organ. So I bought this organ and I started playing, but it didn't actually go well with me because I realized it wasn't for me. So later on, I bought a piano. I bought a guitar rather. And I started thinking that because I saw somebody playing guitar and he was playing it so good. So I wanted to play guitar too because I thought maybe that was what God has called me to do. But I later on realized that not everything is yours. You see, running your race or running in your lane is very important. Do you know why? God has given us different gifts, different talents, and God knows us and He gives to us according to what He thinks will befit our talent, will befit our ability. So I cannot actually throw away mine and practice what belongs to another person. What am I trying to say? Running in your lane is very important, meaning in life, every one of us has a specific lane. If you refuse to run in your lane, you might be building credit for somebody but yours. I watched this Olympic Games some time ago, and these athletes were running. I realized that there was this guy who was running and running and running. In fact, he was doing so well. When he finished, people were still cheering him up, clapping for him. Until after he got to the finish line, they realized that though he ran well, he was the first, but there wasn't any gold medal given to him because they found out that he was running in someone else's lane. In the world of in the world of athletics, there are rules and regulations. So he could not fulfill that even though he ran so well. Now, it's very important as people to realize or to know or to discover what God has given us. Now, God has given me might be different from what God has given you. So throwing mine away or abandoning mine and focusing on yours, I'm not doing myself a good service. And God is also not going to be pleased with me because I feel like what has been given to me is not enough. So I have to practice or do what other people are doing. You see, in my life, I wanted to run like others and not running my own race. Every one of us has been given God-given gifts. God has specially given us some gift that He wants each and every one of us to use. Using your gift is very important. Now, your gift may be small, your gift may be big. Your gift may not look like mine, or mine may not look like yours. But the most important thing is to be faithful with what you have been given. In the book of Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 15, it says, "A man's gift makes room for him, and it will bring him before great people." Now, that is not just talking about just present or the gift that we give to other people, but it's also talking about the gift that God has given to you. What can you do with that gift? How will you use that for the benefit of the society? If you are in a church and God has given you something, are you using it? When will you use it? Do you even know you have it? And how can you use it to the benefit of the people around? If you are in a community or in a nation and you realize that something has been given to you, are you using it? Or you are just sitting on your gifts, always clapping for other people? It is not enough to even know that you have a gift, but it is important to practice, work well with the gift that God has given you. You know the man called David. David was a shepherd. Whilst he was being a shepherd, he was also playing the harp. In fact, when it got to a time that the king Saul wanted somebody to play harp for him, do you know what? David was called, and the shepherd boy now came to the palace. A man's gift will make room for him. It will make him stand before great people. Now listen, what you think is nothing, what you are despising right now because you think what God has given you is not like the other sister, it's not like the other brother. Now listen to me. Every giant was once a baby. That means whatever gift you see out there shining once was in a secret place, once was in a hiding place. The person worked out their gift, and now the person is being celebrated in the world. It is possible that you are the next, but you must work on the gift that God has given you. Don't hide your gift. Let your gift find an expression. Let your gift find, do you know something? There are times that God gives you something and you are not using it. You feel guilty. You feel bad about it. You feel like something in you that you really want to use, but it's like you are not using it. Sometimes you are afraid. Sometimes you feel shy because you think it's not like other people's own. But you know what? You have to forget about all those and begin to work with what God has given you. Please don't try, practicing other people's gift. Stay with what God has given you. Develop it. Work on it. When you have worked on your gift, God will create an opportunity for your gift to have an expression. That is what David did. At the time, he probably did not know that what he was doing in the secret place will someday give rise to him in the public. So friends, I want to tell you that your gift will make room for you. So it is very imperative to develop it, work on it. Don't abandon it and pick up what does not belong to you. God is there to bless you. God is there to honor his word. God is there to strengthen you. So if you have not been called in a particular gift, don't force yourself. Don't force yourself like I did. I tried all, but I realized that, hey, I was called to preach. I was called to do the ministry, and not necessarily playing some kind of things that will not give me any eternal value. So today I come to you that whatever gift that God has given you, try and work on that. You never know what that gift will do for you someday. And I pray unto God that whatever God has put in you will someday give rise to your very destiny. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you. Do you want me to play something? I'm not that good, but I think you can enjoy this. God bless you, and thanks for joining me with the Reflections with Pastor Angel. Remember, there is no hopeless case. God will come through for you. God bless you.